We do a nice lot of tarot cards. We get a feeling for what's in store for you for the beginning of the new year. And then we'll finish off with relationship reading. But before I begin, I have a very nice special on my website. It's kind of a Christmas gift if you do Christmas. If it's not Christmas for you guys, an end of the year gift. It's been a long year, trying year. So I'm giving a lovely gift with any read or with a specific reading that you order. Okay, so go and have a look on my website. And you will see if you order a soulmate or twin flame reading, I will give you as a gift a year ahead personal reading. So it can be the other way around too. So if you want the personal reading, you're going to get a gift of a soulmate or twin flame reading. It's a very, very special offer gift for you for the end of this year. So take advantage of it. Okay, Scorpio, so let's have a look at what's in store for you guys for January 2022. Okay. Right, I can hear thunder. We're going to get a thunderstorm. All right. Okay. Very different to Libra's reading yesterday. So that's interesting. Okay. Okay. All right, so you're going to start off with the Two of Earth, which says there's a lot going on. You're juggling a lot of things, okay? There's a lot on your mind, a lot of practical things are happening. So you're starting off the year with a lot on your plate, okay? Which Libra was actually told to take a break at the beginning of the year. So you've got a very different start. So there is the need to make a decision, and that is showing up elsewhere in your reading as well. So right off the bat, at the beginning of the year, you're going to need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach is the guidance coming through here. So you've got a lot on the go, and there's a decision that needs to be made, and you are being given the guidance of a playful approach. So don't take it too seriously. Try and make it funny or playful. It's your best course of action. And if you have a lot on your plate, the same guidance is coming in for you. Take a more light-hearted, funny approach to it. Make it into something more light-hearted or even funny. I keep hearing funny. Then you get the Unity card, which is number 5 in the Major Arcana. You don't have too many Major Arcana in here. I think it was Libra that had a whole whack of them yesterday. Traditional viewpoints or methods. Seek out mentors and like-minded friends, it says on the card. The feeling I get from this is taking a light-hearted approach when you are confronted with quite a few options and a decision that needs to be made. Choosing the more traditional route is probably something to consider, or consulting with somebody fairly traditional in their thinking. Okay, that's interesting. Depend on your life story how that one pans out. You then get the Chariot, an important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, and public recognition. So this decision, this choice that is coming up for you will bring you public recognition. It will take a little bit of determination, which is a Scorpio speciality. Determination and Scorpio are married to each other. Okay, so it shouldn't be difficult for you. So it's the more traditional approach, but with a light-hearted attitude that is going to bring you some kind of public recognition. Okay, you get the King of Air. Speak your mind with confidence, seek out professional advice, balancing mental and emotional considerations. That's what it says on this card. I'm inclined to think. Now, you were told to take a more light-hearted attitude. You were told to take a more traditional approach, okay? And then this comes up, and it's a very much an air card. So Scorpios are water signs, so you tend to make your decisions based on your emotional feelings, okay? Your emotional surroundings, environment of that decision. You are being asked here to do it like a Libran. Lots of air and thinking. So, but if you do it like a Libran and you are a Scorpio, you're going to have to probably find the balance between the two, which is very specifically what this card is saying. So it's a case of you're probably going to have a very emotional response to this choice to make, but do it from a more mental place, a more air-like think of it as a light-hearted decision. Try to do it from that point. You get the 6 of fire after that, which says victory, good news, public recognition, and rewards. That's now the second time that public recognition is showing up in your reading. So I think you get this decision quite right. You are probably going to feel more inclined to make it more of a light-hearted decision, take the more traditional approach to this, whatever it may be. And then you are going to find you have public recognition because of this choice or decision that you're making. And it's going to be good news that comes with it, all right? Then you get the Knight of Water, which is more like your kind of card. Okay, this one says falling in love, the need to balance emotions, and the invitation to a social event. So once again, you are being asked to balance your emotional response with your intellectual response as such, okay? So it's just a kind of a little bit of a reminder that you're still going to need to do this. It's finding that balance between how you feel about it and what your thoughts are about it. And it's when you find that balance that you make that really good decision. So you're definitely going to achieve that because it is showing up in this reading. And the Knight of Earth then says, time to buckle down and get things done, honor your commitments, and a guardian angel. And I think all three of them are going to show up for you in this. So you're going to make that decision, then you're going to get stuck in and apply that decision. You have a guardian angel watching over you, over your shoulder. It will help you every step of the way. And your determination will bring those rewards for you. Okay, you get the 7 of Water, a complex decision that you need to do research for. Stop procrastinating. Now that's interesting. So there was probably a complex decision that needed much research, and now it's time to take action on it. And towards the end of January, you're going to get that little push. If you haven't made that decision yet, most of you will have. I'd say 75% of you would have already made that decision. But for those of you that are still going, well, I don't feel right, this, that, you're going to be given that little extra push by the end of January to say, that's it, stop procrastinating, you've done enough research, make that decision now. You get the final card as the Strength card. Great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. This is about your mindset. This is releasing one's perceptions of things that happened in the past, your perceptions of how life went, your perceptions of how life goes, one's judgments of things. This is good, that is bad, that was good, this was bad, this isn't going to work, that will work. Not an easy thing to do because that is how we are constructed and that is how we are taught to deal with life. It's about just saying, you know what, will be, will be. Let me just do this. I have what it takes to handle whatever is dished up on my plate. No point in worrying about it because I can handle it anyway. I read a quote the other day and I keep hearing it in my mind and it's so good. I think they said Albert Einstein said it, but nowadays you don't know who actually said it because they just use names like that. But still the quote is good, and the quote says, I had a lot to worry about in my life, but none of it ever came true. That's going to be your mantra, okay? So if you're worrying about it and niggling about it, don't make the decision or choice based on that. Take a light-hearted attitude. Make the decision. Go forth with it. Stop analyzing it too much, because you're probably not analyzing it. You're probably relying on your feelings to arrive at the choice or decision. And just relax into the fact that what life dishes up to you in January, or from January onwards, you have what it takes to deal with it. And if we go forth with that attitude, I have what it takes to deal with it, then we stop worrying. Okay? And we kind of think, well, whatever it dishes up, I can handle it. Not only can I handle it, I can probably be victorious in handling it too. So keep with that mantra in January. That is going to be what will be your help you make that perfect decision, help you take that action, and help you find that victory and public recognition for whatever it is that you do. Right, let's have a look at your relationships, Scorpio. I'm thinking now, I know a few Scorpios. I'm wondering what their decision is about. Okay, so let's see what relationships have in store for you the month of January 2022. Scorpio. Oh, jumpy card. Jumpy card. Love yourself first. Your self-esteem, okay? Let's see what comes up more before I tell you that story, because a little message came through right away with it, but let's add to that story. Okay, very similar theme. to your main reading. Okay. Right. So what I see, I love yourself first, forgiving and learning. So what you're dealing with here is definitely self-worth based on what occurred to you, what experiences you had in your youth or as a child. So it's time to release those. If you still think about them or still speak about them, it's time to release them. They are affecting your worthiness. I think of a quote of Esther Hicks when she says that when you keep rehashing what happened in the past and you keep talking about it and you keep thinking about it, you will keep manifesting it again. And maybe she's wrong. But what if she's right? I won't take that chance. I would rather just go on the side of caution and not rehash the past and not speak about it again. And thunder rumbled as I said that. So I would go with it. Pay attention to the red flags. Your buttons can be pushed in January. In other words, those two issues, you're going to find them coming up in January. So what do you do with that? How do you deal with it? Go out and do what you love to do. Do something you love to do. Smell the roses if that's what you love to do. My sister would smell the roses. She loves the roses and makes her happy. She would definitely smell the roses, but she's not a Scorpio. Okay, but if you're Scorpio rising or you Scorpio moon, this reading applies as well. So go and do something. If you feel your buttons being pushed about and self-worth related and you start rehashing what happened in the past, go out and do something that you really love to do. Because what is coming up for you in January is a divine timing moment. It's marked in the calendar of your life. It's pivotal. It's important. You get romantic feelings coupled with that and finances and career, which tells me that in January, there's a pivotal moment in your life where relationships are concerned. It's going to bring that connection with your partner again or somebody new in your life that will stir that deep-held romantic connection or remind you of that connection that you had with your partner. You should still be kind of working at if you can. Finances and career says that it has something to do with your finances. Normally I would say your focus is on finances, so you haven't been giving that much attention to your partner or to your romantic life. And although it probably does apply a lot to many Scorpios at the moment. But you're going to find in January that the finances will take a back seat. But it is in the course of finding financial security or trying to attain it that you've met up with somebody that stirs your romantic feelings or within an existing relationship that you and your partner actually reconnect again. Yeah, normally I would say that this is you focusing on the finances, so the romance or the interest in it or the relationship goes by the wayside for a while, but it's working a bit differently for you guys in January. It is in the pursuit of your finances that you reconnect that connection with your partner or that you meet somebody new that stirs your romantic interest. And this is divine timing. So this is marked in the calendar of your life as an important moment where you meet that somebody important in your life, or you reconnect with that someone important in your life. Right. So it can also be, I'm hearing, a button gets pushed that makes you feel that unworthiness again, and you go and you do something you really love to do. It's connected with your financial life, and that is where you have that divine timing moment and you meet that someone special. It's another story playing out with somebody that is watching this reading that is a Scorpio. Right, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Thank you for listening, watching, liking. I genuinely appreciate it. Go and take advantage of that wonderful gift offer that I have. And if you want any other readings, you will find those on my website as well. So I'm going to put that link in the description box below. Wishing you lots of love and blessings for 2022, and for January, we will speak again soon.